Hello there, everybody. So this is going to be a little bit of a voiceover after the fact because I was hanging out with some friends while I was doing this. I wasn't streaming it or anything, but I was just hanging out with some friends in a call, and so I didn't have any voiceover at the time. So either way, this is after the fact that I already started all this stuff. So the idea here was on the 30% off that happened, I don't know, at this point, when this video comes out, it's probably going to be like 3 or 4 weeks ago, maybe. I don't know how long my backlog is. Maybe it's like 2 weeks ago. I don't know. But it was on the 30% off event that I did this. And the reason I did this was because, one, I had a bunch of meso that I wasn't going to do anything with, and two, I really wanted to either use my pitched or not use my pitched and not have to worry about it. So my initial plan here, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, brother, 22 stars or bust. And I get it. That's the brain rot talking, or the absolute min-max talking, because you are technically right if you were to get shit like a monocle or a tattoo to 22 stars or a Twilight Mark to 22 stars, and you're using a pitched at 21 stars, obviously 21 versus 22, unless the base stats are much higher, you're going to be better off with 22-star item. And with set effects, technically the 21-star pitched can be better, and that's sort of what I was grasping at, because I'm not going to 22-star a tattoo, a monocle, or a Twilight Mark anytime soon anyways, or ever, because I have not done Commercy on this character. So my point is, my idea going into this was I'm going to see if my Berserked will hit 21 stars. If my Berserked hits 21 stars without dying, I will switch to the eye patch. If the eye patch hits 21 stars as well without dying, I will just equip them both and call it a done deal. However, if the Berserked dies, or the eye patch dies on the way to 21, I will just full send whatever piece did not boom to 22. Or until it booms. My reasoning here is I'm not going to use one pitched at 21 star, but I will use one pitched at 22 star because it's just a 22 star item at that point, even with zero set effect. So that's sort of my thought process behind this, and the rationale that I had going into this. I know you might not agree with it, but that's kind of what happens here. There's a couple more minutes left in this starring session, but I've said pretty much all that I need to say here. So enjoy the starring. As you can see, the Berserked did hit 21. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but you can see how the end of this goes. Alright, so I ended up finishing my berserked. For now, at least. It's not perfect, obviously. But it is better than the 17-star Twilight mark that I was using. Like I mentioned in the other clip, I mean, I still probably would have preferred having two 21-star pitched items. Because I'm not somebody who really cares to fully min-max 22-star everything. And I'm aware of that. I'm aware of my limitations. So having the 221-star pitched is probably going to be better for me. At least in the immediate future, for sure. I mean, super long term, 22 stars a done item, so to say. So, I mean, I can't complain. Because the Berserk could have easily just blown up, too. So I'm definitely glad that I have it, rather than not have it. But I am sad that I don't have an eye patch and a Berserk at 21 stars right now. Oh well. Gains are gains. It was a pretty decent gain over the Twilight mark, even though I lose the Dawn boss set effect. I go from 101 to 103. Pretty good. Also, I wanted to show off my familiars. I have been grinding hard on familiars. That's basically the only thing that I do when I farm in this game. I don't farm like Shangri-La or anything. I just do familiars. Haven't hit anything since the last time I showed you my familiars. I need to get rid of some of these familiars, but I just kept them for like a mental check of like how many that I have. I counted these and I'm pretty sure I have rolled 41 unique familiars since I started. I don't know. So I've done 41 rolls. 41 unique rolls and then however many epic rolls. But the grind continues for familiars because this is my bossing setup. 35 boss, which is really good fam. 20 boss, less good fam. 3% attack, less good fam. The 3% attack is slightly worse than the 20 boss for this class in my setup, so I'm not sad about it, but I am sad about it because it could have been a 6% attack if luck was willing. Anyway, I'm not going to yap about familiars. It's just something that I'm going to keep grinding. I enjoy progressing multiple systems at once, even though this system is slow as shit, and it's very RNG. I'm just going to keep doing it, because I get the fragments as well. Speaking of fragments, I want to spend my fragments. Let me look at my calculator. What does it want me to do? Quintuple throw? That makes sense. Get that to 26. Boom. It wants me to do bats. Sure. If I do bats, what does it want me to do after bats? Silence. So I do bats. Then I do silence. I just follow the calculator, man. Doesn't really matter. Now it wants me to do quintuple again, which I don't have enough for. So I will wait. Hee. But yeah, that's really it. Rest in peace, eye patch. I'll probably keep the trace unless I need the room. As far as everything else goes, I think I'm just going to keep saving my resources until something else happens. Ran my sea slime, which is my last boss of the week, and I picked up a Roar 3, which is nice. That is going to replace my event ring, perma. So I have no complaints with that. Gonna have to remember to press that button now. It's another button for me to press, but it's a good button to press, all things considered. And this week is not going to be the week that I learn how to do hard darknell, so I think I'm just going to go run hard darknell. So that's what? 96.2? 98.9? Oh, it's because I have this on. So it'd be 103. We're still at 100. Hell yeah, that's all I care about. It's all about optics, baby. And my optics are good. So I have my fams on. I'm gonna just run it. I need to do this now. That's my drop set. Cool. Okay. So I want to run it. Where is Ring of Restraint? So this will just bind any ring that you have on, right? So this is the key that I should really bind. Good lord, what am I gonna bind it to? And I guess I can bind it to shift for now, until I find a better button to place it on. But for now it goes there, I suppose. And we will just go blow up darknell real quick. Because like I said, I'm not doing hard darknell. I'm too shit for it. I'm gonna one burst this guy. And I'm gonna feel good about myself. Hopefully. I just want to see how fast homie's gonna die. TBH. Good lord, my damage is absurd. What the fuck was that? That is insane. Alright. That was a cutscene. Man, my burst is probably gonna be way stronger now with our fucking roar. That's crazy. It has been a good week for me, man. Smiles. Smiles. So I figure I might as well try a culvert run, since I got my roar. And it's gonna be the first, like, ring swap run that I try. I'll take that off, because I'm gonna ring swap this. Guess I should put it here so I can just click. Unequip like this. Because now it'll swap like that, and I want it to swap that ring. Alright. Let me get buffs and try this out. No promises. It's probably going to be very scuffed. I mean, it's for sure going to be very scuffed. But I mostly just want to see how my culvert is going to be with Fatal. Or not Fatal, Roar. What else do I need? That's it, right? I think that is it. I'm not going to have Echo, but that's how it goes sometimes. Echo is for losers. So let's hit this shit. Sure, I full buff. I'll use this too, fuck it. I have a million of those and I never use the IED pots. Why not? Why not? 117, that looks right. So I need to remember 49 is when I ring swap. Around 49 at least. Okay. So is that everything? Everything looks good. Alright. Let us try it, I guess. See how we go. Drop one of those, drop one of these. I love the fucking bug cat throwing stars, man. So good. Okay, so I just need to remember, like, 50, I stop attacking to ring swap. You can really appreciate the bug cat sounds. So this is when stop attacking. Okay, that's a successful ring swap. So now it's just everything is normal to finish it off. And I cast Roar 3 at 16, I believe. I mean, 17.5k, that's pretty decent. For me, at least. I'm super happy with that culvert. Hell yeah.